Have you played this one at all?
I think I might have played the... If there is an arcade version of it, then that's what I played.
God, the Dreamcast is like... He's just not having it. I was like, what are these? I don't know what I have and have not unlocked. Other than Satan over there. Like, look at this. This does not belong in the N64 era. This game looks great.
It does. What was that? I couldn't hear it on the Dreamcast.
Although Ivy's still as thick as ever.
Yeah, some realistic jiggle physics there.
Yeah, especially for the time.
I look like a juggalo. Like an extreme juggalo.
You do, yeah. Well, extreme juggalo is a bit of a redundant thing to say, in my opinion.
That's true. So apparently, chronologically, 6 is supposed to fit in around this one, which I don't really get, but I've also never really followed the timelines.
I love the story in the SoulCalibur games.
I honestly, I can't remember any of it, but I know I played through 2. I invested a lot of time in 2.
Yeah. Well, it still shows, because you're still, like... You still have the same amount of skill that we did when we were kids, where you would just always beat me all the time.
Yeah. There's not many games that I'm, like, savant level good at, and SoulCalibur's one of them.
Well, you always pick the really cheap characters, too.
It's all really cheap.
Yeah, Voldo's pretty cheap.
Okay, where am I? This
In the
is
men's
Red Hot
bathroom.
Rumble all over again.
It's actually Lizardman.
I was listening to a Goatman podcast on the weekend. They kept calling him Goatman, and I was like, that's perfect.
Goatman is so stupid, but it's actually kind of creepy, but it's still stupid.
Just like my character.
I didn't actually see who you picked. Oh, Yoshimitsu?
10 out of 10. Best samurai.
Love him.
Oh my god, what is that outfit?
Yeah, exactly. This is like what I love about going back to play these kinds of games, where it's always like what is going on with the characters. Are you using the analog stick or not?
Yeah.
There's no jump in this one, it seems like. Except for that. That was a jump kick, though.
Yeah, I can't figure out if there is one.
Did you ever play 3?
Yeah, I had 3.
Okay.
In the very limited time that I had a PS2, I had 3.
I played it like 2 or 3 times.
There's nothing really that special
I like it. I mean, we'll play that after this. And then we'll play 4. And then we'll play 5. And then we suck each other's butts.
Do you not have 2?
I do have 2, but we already played 2 like years ago.
Oh,
I've never played 5.
This is like a Henrik Knight right here. This
yeah,
is
right? This is a Mike gets beat a lot and his butt gets chapped.
5 was okay.
I know that's a lot of people don't really like that one.
As far as special characters... That's what you have. That's what you have to do. You Tim Taylor right into the edge.
Nightmare has got to be like one of the coolest looking characters in any video.
He's like, that's like my aesthetic. I love it.
You should get a Nightmare tattoo. He's got like a big stupid Resident Evil 2 sword. As in, like, it's got like a big eyeball on it.
Now he's got a demon horse, which like, how could they have made him any better?
How could they have made the most SoulCalibur thing in the world?
There's an arcade in Tom's River that has, or it's actually a bowling alley with an arcade that has, go Lizardman. It has Soul. I don't know if it's Soul Edge or Soul Blade.
That's one I've never played. I think that's also on the Dreamcast. I've been meaning to pick that up.
Yeah, and that game actually, it's like on par with this. Like graphically, it's really not that bad.
SoulCalibur has one of the greatest like female characters too. I love them.
Which one?
Well, I love Ivy. Ivy's always...
just the roster of female characters. Yeah. Yeah, SoulCalibur for me has like the most memorable fighting game characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because,
I completely agree.
Oh my god! Because, like, Mortal Kombat's got some iconic ones, but honestly, I couldn't name
They're
any
all
of them.
boring. Yeah, I'll say that straight out.
Even
They're
like
boring.
the two most iconic characters are clones.
Yeah.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero look
yeah.
exactly the same.
They're the same character, yeah.
And
then they just keep adding them more, like Noob Saibot and the Reptile.
I liked Noob just because his name was Noob, and I'm pretty sure he was all black, right?
It's Ed Boon, like backwards or whatever. Noob and Boon.
I thought it was just a video game thing.
I mean, it is, but it's also because his name is Boon.
They made Lizardman so much cooler in this one than in
Yeah, look
two.
how detailed he looks, too.
He's got some spinies on him. This is like probably right around the time that they found out that dinosaurs had feathers.
And then they again found out that they didn't again, and then they did, and then they didn't.
Did you see this thing where they're saying now that they have no idea how much fat dinosaurs had?
I think there's also something about, they were like, okay, T-Rexes clucked like a chicken, and then they're like, oh wait, no they don't.
Like,
it's always flip-flopping. We will literally never know.
Just go to the videotape, or...
What videotape? Jurassic Park? That's a movie.
Exactly.
I hate Taki.
She's the ninja, right?
Yeah. They also have some really great stages.
Yes. Very memorable stages, too.
I've never played as this guy before, so... Okay. He looks pretty American.
He's Chinese, I think.
No, I mean, he looks like he's designed by an American man.
I look like I was designed by Todd McFarlane.
Not yet. Or was he at this point, too? That was an accident.
Different character.
Wait, he did...
Necrid.
Okay, yeah.
The guy who just clones everybody. Which...
Was that what it was?
Yeah. He just... Every matchup is a different weapon set.
Huh.
Get me away from this edge.
How'd that happen? That's what Sonic said in 2005. Get me away from this edge.
It took him a couple of years.
Yeah. Baka! That means idiot in Japanese.
True.
Wait, why did you have a different portrait for Ivy? Do you have different portraits for everybody?
You can... Y changes your costume.
Oh, I'm glad that you know that.
I found it by accident.
You're playing as a Maxi Pad.
I wish I knew which level he was associated with, that we could play on Maxie's pad.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he does look like Elvis. Oh, hey, during this fight, can you make sure...
He's one of the guys...
Not to step on my blue suede shoe.
He's one of the guys who I always have trouble fighting against.
Why? Because he's pretty, like, long range?
It's because he's a very good mix of close and long range, and because he's very fast.
Yeah, that's I always prioritize fastness over strength. That's why I really like Ivy.
You know how I play.
Yeah.
Win. Except for, like, the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna win so much, you're gonna get sick. Doing okay there, Dreamcast. What was the jump? You gotta tell me. I found a guard button, which I'll still never use because I never do in fighting games.
It's guard and up. That'll do it.
Really? That's so weird. There's just a dedicated, like, jump button in other ones, right?
Yeah, it's just, like, up on the D-pad, or, like, up on the directional.
Yeah,
it depends on, like, whether or not you're going 3D or side to side.
Yeah.
Half of those were words.
I wouldn't even say that's generous.
No, that's Dreamcast.
Hubris! My knees, Marcus.
Generous does what Nintendo. Except Nintendo does what Sega doesn't anymore, which is make consoles.
I know there were a lot of people that were speculating like a week or two ago that they were about to announce like a new system.
Why? Just because Atari did?
Did Atari really?
Atari's making a new system.
Wow.
I don't know what this costume of Nightmare is, but it's about to be... Nightmare, it's like he either looks really cool or he just looks dumb.
Yeah, I never liked his alt costumes.
I think the alt costume in 2 was kind of cool.
I think 3 is the one where it's his human form. That one's alright, but...
This is... he looks like a member of Mushroom Head.
I don't know what that is, but I actually have to agree. He looks like he does belong to a band called Mushroom Head. Mushroom
Head
was the band in the 80s led by Toad with their hit single The Da Vinci Toad.
Apparently they just did something where they asked creative directors at Nintendo about what's his face? Toad's, whether he has a hat or if it's his head, and they came out and said it's his head.
Yeah, it's his head. Anyone who thought that it was a hat is stupid.
Is there a Siegfried in this one?
Well, I don't think so. Or maybe he's an unlockable and I haven't unlocked him.
Okay.
But I think I've unlocked everybody. I like how it's just you. You can't even see what...
I just take up the screen.
True, just like in real life.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm charging it up like Onimusha.
Is that, I don't know anything about it, but that Naughty Dog ninja game, or samurai game, looks really cool.
I like Naughty Dog's samurai game.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, they're making some sort of samurai game.
Interesting. Well, I think the Naughty Dog games of theirs that I liked were flukes.
Really?
Yeah, because I dislike more Naughty Dog games than I actually like.
Huh.
Uncharted 2 and The Last of Us are like the only really, really superb ones. I don't like Crash Bandicoot. I don't like Jak and Daxter. I don't like the first, third, or fourth Uncharted. So
I'm really surprised to hear you say that, knowing how much you liked Uncharted, just in general.
Uncharted 1 and 3 are fine. They're not, they're nothing to write home about.
And I've never heard anything, amazing about Uncharted 4.
I think it's one of those where you either love it or you hate it, because Chris loved it, where I was just like, it's not even fun anymore, it's just a movie.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's coming from someone who loves Metal Gear.
Did you, play Lost Legacy?
No, I have no interest. I never even finished 4. That's how much I really didn't like that game. Just like my character in Shanghai Nights. Wow. My character's name was Joe Shanghai.
Joe Shanghai?
Jackie Chan's name was Gregory Knights.
It's funny that the non-Asian man is named Joe Shanghai. Really bucking the trend.
What happened to you?
I don't know, I guess the pizza's starting to sit in.
That doesn't make sense. What are all the weapons in the bottom?
That's, you won consecutively, so they show weapons of the character you played as.
I like how if you press the right trigger, you just start to do like a Kamehameha. But I don't think either of us have really been able to get one of those attacks off. I think Taki got a little bit better in other games, but I still just don't like her.
Just because of her breast size?
Yeah, that's it. That's how I judge a character's worth. Ow.
I mean, that's why we're friends.
Okie doke. I will not dignify that one with a response.
No, it's actually my choice in shirts.
Yeah. Not gonna beat never a straight answer.
10 out of 10.
Oh, the buddy. Seriously, this game looks amazing. The Dreamcast has so many underrated games. Like Shenmue, it's not really underrated, but it's still...
It's definitely not underrated.
I mean, it kind of is. A lot of people don't appreciate it now. I think... Did you ever watch Giant Bomb play it?
No.
It's a silly game. They pick it apart a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Funhouse, I don't know if you know who they are, but they hate it. A bunch of people just don't like it, and I love that game. It's like what David Cage tried to do with Heavy Rain and those, but they got it right immediately.
We should, speaking of, I don't think this is related at all. I think we should just track down a copy of Daikatana and just give that a shot.
What system was that on?
N64.
Oh, really?
And it should not have been. Is N64 and PC were like the flagship ones.
Well, I know, yeah, that game is like notoriously bad. I don't think I've ever seen it in motion. I just know that that's like one of the worst ever.
I got into like a real big like John Romero. John Romero, is that right?
I
don't know. I got the whole id thing. I was like into like id in the 90s. I got then into a rabbit hole in that, and I started watching videos of it. And goodness,
John Romero's gonna make you his bitch.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so it is John Romero.
I don't know. I mean, isn't there also another John Romero?
Well,
who's the Dawn of the Dead guy?
George Romero.
George Romero. Then yeah, it's John Romero.
Was that George Lopez?
It's definitely not George Lopez. It's actually George Lucas. That was a cool, sweet move.
That was all out.
I'm the champion.
Very true. Oh, I haven't played it yet.
Check your phone, see if there are any unlockable characters. I would, but I left mine like somewhere over there.
Let's see. No, it's a lot of complete arcade mode with 10 characters.
Yeah, I hate those. Those are just like, that's not fun.
It forces you to play as other characters, but...
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't want to.
It's garbage, yeah, I know.
Alright, let's do one more match, and then we'll switch to the second game.
My god, you can play with a keyboard.
I was looking around, but I don't have one, so...
Oh my god, what is that?
That's the GIMP costume. That's ugly. That's even uglier than her normal costume.
But you have Kilo. Yeah.
I don't think I went with Shanghai yet. Why do you keep picking the map? Which one? Oh, okay, I was gonna say which is a cool one that we haven't gone to yet.
Random.
This is pretty cool, I guess. Oh, final battle. Wait, why is this the final battle? Win this one. I think my my life bar like glitched out there for a second.
No, I'm just not good.
No, I mean like it was stationary and then it was like all weird. Okay, I don't know why it was one round. What? What did you do?
I don't know.
What happened? Did I do some sort of weird, like, multiplayer,
Are you controlling her
nope.
or no?
Nope.
Terrific.
I don't know what happened. I think it's some sort of multiplayer arcade mode?
That's weird. So I start off by fighting you and then I go through stages?
I guess. Whoa! What was this? What is going on here? Can I play as him? What?
I'm very confused.
What just happened? I guess this is the last one then. Did we do this one?
Yeah.
I always like the levels. There's always like one or two per game where it's just like you're floating on a raft through a river.
Yeah, they can get a little annoying though.
Really?
Depending on the size of the raft.
Who's the new challenger?
Yeah, I don't get that. You get this camera guy?
Absolutely fantastic. Don't you go cranky Konging me.
This soul still burns, baby. Alright, fine.
Just whip your butt right off. And that's that.
I forgot, Cervantes is her dad.
I don't know what this mode is.
It's dumb.